This is a video about how you can win the Lemans 24 hours with just a keyboard. Our simulator is Race Driver Grid. The difficulty of the game is that, well, I'm not using a steering wheel or pedal, so we have full forward, full backwards, full left, full right, and this game doesn't have any delay for the turning, so you can make cars very unstable very fast with these controls. Now this game has updated AI. It's turned off catch up, which is normally like an arcade thing. So we're going to do a team entry, and we're going to be using the Audi R10 TDI, which is the diesel car that has won the Le Mans 24 hours. Quite a stable car. This is maximum difficulty, and the only assists that I have is traction control, braking assist, and stability control. Now, I've turned these off before, and it's an automatic transmission. I've turned these settings off before, but without the sensitive control of a steering wheel and gas pedal, it's very hard to drive this or play this game on a keyboard. Now, these actually don't help you. So if you had accurate enough controls like a steering wheel and pedal, you'd be better off than using the game's assist because it has a delay. But this is Le Mans 24 hours. Now, this is 24 minutes of simulation. The normal game, it's 12 minutes. So it is much harder. If you make a mistake, you can't go back. You have to restart the whole race from the beginning. Let's get into it. So we're in 5th place right now. The goal is to win the Le Mans 24 hours at 1st place. For the sloppy driving. This is the first race of the day. Not a great way to enter a racing simulator by doing the hardest one possible, but I wanted to show as natural as possible the, I guess, controlling your stress levels, stamina, and reducing mistakes with a endurance race. So the keyboard doesn't help. Like, for example, we're in a, I think this is a Mulsanne straight, but you tap the steering wheel and you're never really straight, which makes you lose a lot of energy. So we're still in 2nd place. Let me get back to racing. Pretty good. That S-bend, I got it to do a rolling 180 mile an hour. That's pretty good. I think that is my record. I think my record is like 185 around that S-bend. So we're catching up to number 1 here. never had to explain this race while doing it. But now, as far as the strategy goes, now with Le Mans, you don't really want to do risky stuff because you're going to be racing for 24 hours. You don't want to. It's not a sprint. But you have a lot of long straights and then really tight turns. So right now we're almost maxing the car out at 250. We're coming into the first turn. Now I normally hit the brakes at the 50-meter mark, which is cutting things a bit short, but I find that it works pretty well. So we're getting very close to number one here. 0.61 seconds out. Now we should be able to get him on the second turn coming up. And my strategy is normally just hitting the brakes later than the guy in front of me does, which is a very risky way of doing stuff, especially if the other driver's driving at the very limit. But okay, we corrected our problems. We're in first place. We have 19 minutes 50 seconds to go. Let's get into it. A big problem, or not a big problem, but a big stressor, and what generally leads to mistakes in Le Mans, other than the stamina, or I guess fatigue. Now we're early on in the race, so we obviously don't have much fatigue, but we're getting into this corner here. There's not many corners, but they're really tight corners, so trying to keep momentum is the key part there, but not making mistakes is the most important. What was I going to say? Oh, so what usually causes me to make mistakes in the Le Mans 24 hours is it's not necessarily the repetitiveness of it, but if you make a mistake and you lose momentum so that basically everyone behind you is gaining on you, they start drafting you. And like what drafting is in a race, if you're behind the person in front of you, okay, so there we go, 175. The problem is when they draft, it's a guarantee that they're going to be going faster than you when they pass you, but every time you're fighting them passing you, you're losing speed, while as the other person doing risky maneuvers. Now these are computer-controlled players, so they don't have a fatigue problem. They can do this at the 23rd minute, and us as humans, it's very hard to get into a dogfight while not making mistakes. So like we're still in first place. They're catching up to me. Now the drafting distance, I don't know how far away you can be to gain advantage of drafting, but since these cars are very low, normally hitting the corner bumps is not a good idea because you get airtime and that's a loss of traction. Let's see. Alright, we're doing well. 17 minutes left. It should be nighttime in the next 5 minutes, which adds some difficulty. But we're getting into a rhythm here. The only, with the keyboard, a big problem is it's very hard to promote oversteer, and like these Le Mans LMP1 cars, they don't turn very well. This car is pretty, all around pretty good, but here we go. So braking at 50. So what I tend to do, and I wanted to show this because I do want to make a video, and this is basically just an endurance video, but I do want to make a video on how to use just the keyboard for a simulator racer. So I like this corner a lot because it's like it's uphill, downhill, and then it's a tight turn, and I just skidded off the road. Now, there's certain ways you can cheat on this track. I forget what the track's called, but there we go. So that's our friendly, and yeah, they're constantly trying to overtake, and there's no way to control his actions. But yeah, I basically just survived a spin out Um, and yeah, he just crashed. Okay. I mean, that was a good example of what you have to deal with, but there we go. And obviously, if you hit the gravel and sand, you lose a lot of speed. We're doing pretty good, and I'm happy that this is the example I can record, because the race isn't easy, but trying to explain it while doing it is a challenge. But we're not really making any mistakes right now. And we should be hitting a checkpoint soon, so we should be able to see how far back the second person is. Now, that was my friendly and he crashed, so he just lost me $1 million because he did not finish the race. Now he has 14 more minutes to correct, but these computers don't really make any mistakes. And that's why I like this game. I'm playing against basically perfect players, and the computers still make mistakes every now and then. I don't try to take that as an advantage, but okay, so we have a 4.7 second lead, which is excellent. Normally that lead is only about half a second. And I haven't calculated it, but basically if you have I would say a 2-second lead, unless it's a heavy spin out, they'll just catch up. But let's get back into the race. So we have won 72.65 miles, and we have won. So thanks for watching. I might make more of these, but yes, thanks for watching.